course, crumbs in my clothes.
Oh, why? Will it remind you of home and what you're missing?
Like I want to be reminded of here and what you two are going to get up to.
Who says we're going to be getting up to anything?
OK, ground rules. Rule number 1, don't do anything to upset me. And there is no rule number 2. Hey, tell them.
Tell them what?
How if they upset me, all they'll get for Christmas is grief.
Oh, always remember, lads, your mother is never unhappy alone.
Thing is, though, without you here, the house feels empty. So, because we're lost without you, we may feel the need to invite loads of people round.
Is that a long way of saying that you're planning on having a party? Because it's a very quick response. Don't even think about it. Get...
Anything for me?
Not unless you've changed your name by deed poll to Emily Bishop.
You know, the con men who send out this junk mail are getting cleverer. All sorts of schemes to trap the unwary.
Well, this isn't junk mail. It's confirming all the details for the equity release on the house.
Don't call that junk mail.
Richard Hillman is Alma's cousin, and he's also close to Gail Platt. Well, I'm far happier doing business with someone like that than some faceless salesman from a company we've never heard of.
Well, you've never heard of this company. The company who now own your home. Our home. May I at least see the letter?
You may not.
Well, I still think you're being very hasty.
And I still think that this is the best of all possible worlds. I get to help my nephew establish himself and to secure my home for the rest of my life, which you and your sulking are shortening by the minute.
Hiya!
Brilliant.
Don't blame me, I never touched you. Only you shouldn't go pointing that bum at the wheel, you know. It's almost too sexy to resist.
Get off.
Hey, it's a busy lad, you know.
Oh, you're as bad as Baldwin.
Yeah, go inside. Want this finished for 10 o'clock, OK?
OK, boss.
So, have you had any bright ideas where we can go at dinner? Finish off what we started the other day.
Well, not across the road, that's for sure. What about your place?
Oh, yeah, my mum would love that.
I've got the car.
All right, yes, so we can go to a hotel or something.
No, I meant to drive around, park up and, you know.
Listen, I've told you, we've done that. And in something a bit classier than that wreck of yours. I'll see you at dinner.
Aye.
£500. Been a good deal, this, for both of us.
Been?
It's 600 from next month.
Hey?
What's your problem? Another 100 on the invoices, 150 if you like. Give yourself a little bonus. No one will notice, and we'll both be laughing.
I think this has gone far enough now.
It's a bit late to play the innocent now, Kev. You're up to your armpits in this. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm here now. OK. Got a mate wants to talk to you.
What about?
I'll just go and pick him up. Won't be long. And that extra 100, it won't be a problem. Trust me.
So we've got a party sorted then?
A party?
Well, Jason's mum and Dennis are going away, aren't they? You're stupid or something.
Yeah, well, there's not going to be a party, Kirk.
It's tradition. Parents go away, kids have party, tremendously good-looking brother, a son's girlfriend, meets chick, and scores.
I didn't know Candice had a brother.
I meant you.
I know. Why don't you listen with your ears for once instead of your mouth? There isn't going to be a party.
Are you two going to get a move on?
Oh, come on, Maria, these two coffin dodgers want us out of the way.
Did you hear what he called us?
It's a term of affection, love.
He'll be dodging back of my hand in a minute.
Taking a notice of him. He's just worried about dying a virgin, aren't you, Kirk?
I am not. You know I'm not.
Do you know we'll all be dead by the time you've finished choosing?
Oh, I'm not hungry anyway. I'll just go and talk to the organ grinder.
Sorry about that, Pete.
Do them custards look fresh to you?
Oh, they think they can fob you off with anything once you get a bit older. I know a duff custard when I see one.
Look, they were fresh this morning, and I bet it's a long time since I said that about you too.
Talk about pots and kettles, I'll just have a tea.
And I'll have a coffee, please, frothy. And I take it your milk's fresh.
Yeah, she milked the cows herself this morning, didn't you, Vi?
I don't know about milk, Tim, but I've served a couple. You can bring them over. You know, they're lucky they're not wearing custards, never mind eating them.
You don't still think her and Jack are at it, do you?
What? Well, it's been acting peculiar lately. And from past experience, it's always been another woman.
Jack wouldn't veer her. All right, he couldn't then.
How do you mean?
Well, you've been complaining that, you know, we can't manage it with you, haven't you? So how's he going to keep another woman on the go as well?
You have a lot to learn about men, haven't you? Oh.
Yeah, I suppose I have. Trouble is, the more I learn, the less I want to know.
We're all going on a winter holiday. Hey, I hope you've got our cases packed.
Oh, have you fetched that one we're borrowing off Karen and Steve? I must have missed it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot, didn't I?
And the pesetas, did you get them?
I thought we could get them from the airport.
The first thing you'll do when we get to that flaming airport is head straight for the bar and get wrecked. I know you wouldn't change that money.
And what's up with you? Why can't you do it?
Because I have been up half the night washing and ironing holiday stuff. I'm only asking you to do what you said you were going to do.
Some flaming holiday this is going to be.
He's right about that, any road. I don't know, you can go through with it.
And what do you think we should do? Call it off?
You've got to tell them.
Yeah, well, I will be doing as soon as we get back. There's Christmas coming and all.
Never mind Christmas. How are you going to get through the holiday? Mum, I don't believe you're going to be able to go and lie to them like this. What's it going to be, eh? Act normal, then sneak off for a quick kiss behind the sand dunes? Whisper sweet nothings before you go to bed with the two people you're deceiving?
Do you think that hasn't crossed my mind? Do you honestly believe that I've been up half the night washing and flaming ironing? Now shut it, will ya?
Kevin, Carl Harper. Carl, this is Kevin Webster, my partner in crime.
Not funny.
Pleased to meet you. Heard a lot about you.
Yeah? What is it you want?
Get rid of Bonzo.
Side on. Go and get those brake pads from Crowley's, will you?
I thought you wanted this one finishing.
It'll do when you get back.
Got a little proposition for you.
Well, whatever it is, I'm not interested.
Hear us out, eh? Trailed all this way over here just to talk to you.
Yeah, well, if it's dodgy.
You mean like all the extra work I'm putting your way?
I buy fleet cars from Weatherfield Windows. Been well maintained. I like that.
Oh, I told you. Kevin does a good job.
Thing is, I need a few more low mileage vehicles. The ones I get have been around the clock a time or two.
You could see to it, couldn't you? Adjust the mileage.
Clocking, you can get lost.
Don't be so hasty. There's a nice bit of cash in it for you.
I'm not interested. And if you want that braking, leave it where it is.
Hey, don't push your luck, Grease Monkey.
Kev? Oh, sorry to interrupt. I just wondered if you could do us a full service.
Yeah, of course, can. Bring it in after dinner.
Yeah, excellent.
He's just a one-car punter. Said yes to him easy enough.
He's straight. That's the difference.
Sleep on it, eh? And think what you could do with that extra money. Nice holiday, maybe. Caribbean's good in winter.
Not sure about this Tyrone. Jack's shed. Best you can do. Well, it is, yeah. If Jack knew he was here, he'd kill us. It looks a bit dodgy, don't you think? You sure we'll be all right?
Still don't see why we couldn't have gone to your place.
Well, because you never know when my mum's going to walk in. She's always throwing sickies from work. I hope you don't think I'm lying on this floor.
I thought of everything, you see. Butties, a drink, and a blanket.
Hang on a minute. Haven't I seen Monica lying on that one? Oh, who cares? Come here, sexy.
Young.
Where's your mum?
I'm here. You took your time.
I bumped into Phil Draper. I haven't seen him for years.
'Cause he's been in prison. You wouldn't, would you, without a visiting order?
He went to jail for his beliefs.
You are?
Aye. He believed the night watchman was asleep. There you go. One case. And Karen said you can return it with a bottle of duty-free inside.
Did you get the money?
I was going to, then I bumped into Phil.
You're a waste of flaming space, aren't you?
I told you we can change it at the airport. Will you quit nagging? It's not a problem. Give us that case there, I'll pack the flaming thing.
Have you heard yourself? Why'd you have to pick on him just because you've got a guilty conscience?
I know. He's not going to be the only one at that airport bar. I'll be there first. It's the only way I'm going to get through all this.
Talk to Dennis. Sort something out, or I can see somebody getting murdered out there.
Wow, who needs the Rovers, eh, when you can come for your dinner at the Tyrone Dobbs Cafe? I hope the main course and the pudding's as good as the starter.
What was that?
Never mind what that was. How about this?
There you go. All packed. I'll put your bikinis on top. Unless you want to take me to that nudie beach you went to.
Les, your tongue would be hanging that far out your gob. I'd have to put sun cream on it.
It's only window shopping. Like you looking in them fancy places at things you can't afford.
Ah, that makes me feel so much better.
You're the only woman I'm interested in. I'm sorry about the money. I promise. I'll go to that bureau finger as soon as we're at the airport. And I won't touch a drink until I've got a pocket full of pesetas. Then we can leave all our cares behind, along with this lousy weather.
I forgot a few things. I better nip to the shop. I won't be long.
Thanks for helping me pack. But that's all it takes. A little bit of the Les magic, and you can see the bad mood disappearing. But what she's got to moan about, I'll never know.
Come on, Tish, you must know loads of birds.
Yeah, and every single one of them tells me they don't fancy you. Kurt, even make a point of coming over to me in the street and telling me so.
Yeah, but they'll be drunk, won't they?
Not that drunk.
But it's a risk I'm willing to take.
I'm not having a party, Kurt, just so you can try and score. My mum would go berserk.
Oh, Jason, if your mother ever finds out.
I've seen the way he looks at Maria to know he'd never fancy you.
Passports, pesetas, packed.
Well, we're all set. So I'm going to go and take a bath if you fancy coming and scrubbing me back.
A bath? So you can sit in a cramped aeroplane seat for 4 hours?
Well, I might get frisked at the airport, with any luck.
Oh, charming.
I'm 40 now, I've got to take what I can. Hey, and talking of which, we don't have to spend all our time with Les and Janice, do we?
Well, let's wait till we see what happens when we're out there. I don't think poor old Janice want to spend all her time with Les.
You're kidding, aren't you? I mean, I know Les is a bit of an idiot sometimes, but Janice would go to the end of the earth for him. Don't ask me why, but she would. Now, why don't you go for a quick sangria at El Rovers while I have a long soak? Because we're all done. Oh, I love you.
Look, you managed without Rush's business before.
Yes. I know, but I've been turning work away since I took on Weatherfield Windows, so if he goes, then so does one of the lads. I can't afford to keep him on.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do. I mean, clocking cars is serious stuff. I once knew a dodgy car dealer. I did 2 years for it.
Oh, Kev, I'm sorry I got you into all this.
Oh, it's not you, is it? I could have said no when I knew he wanted backhanders.
Look, Kev, for me, don't get into all this other stuff, eh?
I had time to finish my cab before you started playing mechanics and nurses.
Yes, it's ready.
Good. Only this is the cab. It's going to take Les and Janice Battersby out of Weatherfield, which gives a bit of peace and quiet, and a little bit more elbow room at the Rovers Bar.
Oh, the keys are in it, mate. Take care.
Listen, I'll pick you up at 2, but don't keep us hanging about because I'll be a driver down. And Eileen's going on holiday, apparently.
Okay.
You all set? Hey, do you know, just the thought of going somewhere hot gets me all excited. I just hope they haven't got thin walls.
I've got some packing to finish.
So you're sure you'd rather go to the pub than scrub my back?
Yeah, you know, I'll just pace myself.
See you later.
Oh, no.
No, I think I've got a right to know. Now, what has Richard Hillman said about this company who now own your house?
Why do you need to know? Your position is exactly as it was. You are just, as always, being nosy.
No, I'm not. I live there. I mean, does he even know their name? Are they trustworthy?
There is a very simple solution to this. I am satisfied with what Mr. Hillman has done for me and my nephew, but if you are not happy about it, there is nothing to stop you finding somewhere else to live.
Oh.
Thank you for the sherry.
Dos cervezas, señor.
You are? It's Spanish. But we're not going to Spain, are we? We're going to Tenerife.
Yeah, it's still Spanish.
Get off. They speak English, don't they? So we won't be having any of that foreign muck that you were talking about. We'll be sticking to beer, pal.
I'll have a scotch, please, Dougie. A large one.
Am I? A bit jittery about flying, are we?
Something like that.
We best get going, else Kev will kill me. What about Baldwin?
Well, I've been to the doctors. What will he say?
Jack said this place was a godsend.
Yeah, but it's wasting an old beggar like him, though, isn't it?
So, you'll come again?
From now on, babes, this place is our own little love nest.
Terry!
Dad,
Oh, they didn't catch you then?
you get them beers?
Yeah, they're in there, son.
That was the worst time of my life, that. I've seen some things in prison, but... Oh, they were at it for an hour and a half. What's my mum feeding him?
Well, just think you're lucky. It's the kids and not the police, eh?
After the second time, I was almost ready to give myself up any road.
Right, there's some clothes in there, some old ones, so Vera won't miss them, you see.
Oh, thanks, Dad. It gets freezing in here of a night.
Well, least I could do with it.
We both know that you could have told me to take a hike, or even turn me in. Or have you finally come round to thinking that I'm not all bad after all?
Just don't prove me wrong again, eh, son? Hey, no. Get your coat on in there. Get your coat on, son. Get your coat on.
No, it's all right. I can manage. Yeah, I reckon so.
I still think you're putting two and two together and making five, though.
Look, some women will do out to get a bloke, even if they're spoken for.
Yeah, well, you don't have to tell me that. Look, anyone who's after another woman's bloke, well, she's not but a slapper, is she?
Yeah, well, it takes two to tango. Hey, have a nice time, love.
Oh, bye.
I am so looking forward to this, I can tell you.
Well, where's Janice?
Just giving Toya last-minute instructions.
Oh, well, I hope it includes keeping an eye on these two.
What are you on about? It's Toya who organised the first party.
Stop wittering, Mum, and go and get tanned, will you?
Be gentle with him, won't you?
Oh, I will be.
Cool, as they say. Come on, then.
Yeah, I'm just stretching my legs while I still can. Right, I'll jump in the front, you can get in the back with Janice and Eileen. Oh, we're going on our jollies.
All set?
Yeah. We've managed so far. Les is really looking forward to this, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, love. I'll be fine. I'll go along and I'll paint that smile on. And I'll get you something really nice for Christmas.
So where is she then?
I've got other jobs, you know.
She's probably on the loo. Again. I'll go and hurry her up.
No, stay with her. I'll go get her.
Are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, well, I'll see you when you get back then.
Okay.
What's up?
No, I was just saying goodbye to her, Toya.
It'll be all right.
I know. She's gonna be all over you all the time. It'll be even worse than when we're at home.
Oh, please, Jan, don't talk like that. It won't be a problem, I promise. Look, we better go. They're getting edgy out there.
I can't.
Come on! We won't get sat together on the plane if you don't get a move on. What's up?
Dennis, just give us a minute, will you?
What are you doing? Will somebody tell me what's going on?
I just have to have a word with Les.
Do you do pensioners' rates?
Hey?
Pensioners' rates. We want a cab.
Can't you see I'm on a job?
You've been studying for the last 10 minutes.
Dennis, are we going or what?
If not, can we have it?
Sorry, Steve. We'll be out in a couple of minutes. We may as well wait in the house.
Why? Have they had a row? Oh, that is just typical of Les, ruining the flaming holiday before we've even started.
We want to get into the high street. There's a closing down sale at the thermal underwear shop.
Look, I've told you.
I said we should have gone with quick cabs.
Oh.
Are you coming? They're sitting out there waiting, you know. What is wrong with you? There's been something wrong with you all day.
I can't go.
Oh, great. The first proper holiday I've had in I don't know how long, and you're behaving like a spoilt kid. What is up with you?
Did you hear me? I'm not going.
I heard you, but I don't understand you.
No, Les. You never have. That's the problem. I'm not going to Tenerife with you. I'm not going anywhere with you. I don't want to be with you anymore.
Hey?
It's over. I'm leaving you.